And greetings, weather prognosticator and meteorologist Chad Merrill, taking you through the weather forecast into the end of January. And what we've got here is a look at how much snow we can expect for the rest of the month. We start out with the snowfall so far this winter, which has been considerably less than average, especially east of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. The snow belt areas have seen far less snow than average, anywhere from 50 to 60 inches below average. Once you get into the Alleghenies, even though winter had a running start in December, it has failed so far this month, and we are seeing the deficits anywhere from about 20 to 30 inches below average, 10 to 20 inches below average west of Interstate 81, and Washington, D.C. has only seen a trace of snow, and we are seeing somewhat near average snow as you go up into northern parts of Maryland, eastern Pennsylvania, and parts of New Jersey, as well as southern parts of Virginia. Temperatures have been warmer, considerably warmer, especially here east of the snow belts, where lake effect snow has been absent so far this winter, but the entire mid-Atlantic seen a warmer than average winter thus far. The reason for it, even though we have a negative NAO oscillation, the EPO, the East Pacific Oscillation, has been trending positive, and we need all these teleconnection patterns to work together to bring us winter cold, and guess what? That is going to happen once we get past the 20th of January. We are going to see all the teleconnection patterns line up, especially towards the 25th, 27th, and when the negative EPO lines up with the NAO and the AO, basically what that means is you get a cross-polar flow from northern parts of Asia that brings cold air into the northern tier, and then eventually parts of the mid-Atlantic. A stratospheric warming event a couple of days ago, about a week ago, produced very cold air, a cold outbreak across Asia. And because of that, part of that cold air is going to be infiltrating into the northern tier and then eventually parts of the mid-Atlantic. So the supply of cold air is there across northern parts of Asia. When the EPO becomes negative, we are going to see a slice of that move into northern Canada and bring those temperatures below average. The problem is we aren't going to see the super cold weather that northern Asia is seeing, because as that air mass moves over the land area of Canada, where snowfall departures have been near average, we are going to see that cold air modify. It will still be chilly and cooler than average, but not super cold, meaning 10, 15, 20 degrees below average. So that is what we are going to see going forward across the mid-Atlantic. So to break things down for you, the coldest weather January 20th through the 31st. Again, this is just for January. If you want to see February's outlook, you can see it in the Hagerstown Town and Country Almanack. We are not forecasting any major winter storms, but we will have snow on 2 to 3 occasions between the 21st and 25th, and the 30th and the 31st. The snowfall for the month will end up slightly below average along and west of Interstate 81. So as you are going to see, they're going to make up for some of that snow that hasn't occurred so far in January, but well below average east of Interstate 81. Average snowfall January 1st through the 31st. Of course, the Allegheny Highlands tend to get anywhere from 20 to 30 inches of snow, and then once you get east of the Alleghenies, you have a stripe of about 10 to 15 inches of snow, until you get to about Hagerstown and Chambersburg, where there is typically 7 inches of snow, and then it falls off to about 3 to 5 inches along the I-95 corridor, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches as you head into southeastern Virginia. Once we get into February, we still have a bullseye in the Alleghenies of about 20 inches of snowfall, and then once you get into northern Pennsylvania, about 10 to 15 inches, and then it drops off all the way down to Washington, D.C., about 3 or 4 inches of snow, and towards the Delmarva, about 2 to 3 inches of snow in the month of February. Bishops has a couple of running events, and they are going to be taking place when we get this transformation in our weather patterns. So expect a few flurries in Washington, D.C., Saturday, January 23rd for the run of the Boathouse 5K and 10K, temperatures in the lower 30s. Another racing event that same day, but in the afternoon at Wakefield Park in Annandale, cloudy, temperatures in the low to mid 30s. Temperatures will actually drop a couple of degrees during that race. The next day, on the 24th, we have a running event, and this is the Columbia Island Marina Winter City Views 5K and 10K in Arlington. We are looking for brisk conditions with a couple of flurries, temperatures in the middle 20s at the starting line, and then warming up to about 31 degrees by the end of the 10K. If you want to see what we're up to at the Hagerstown Town and Country Almanac, just go to our website, almanack.com. And if you're interested, you can order some attire from the Almanac. You can find out all the details on how to order that special Hagerstown Town and Country Almanac sweater by going to almanack.com. Have a great week.